Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Srinagi, Ayurveda and Medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to talk about the importance of sunlight for enhancing your health. How sunlight is so important for you, that it is a natural tonic for your body, for your soul, for your mind, for your emotion, for your everything. You can say for your existence. Even these days science is saying like everything in this world, whatever, whether it is a leaf, a wood, a human being, an insect, everything is powered by solar energy. So right now we have a great source of energy that is called as sun, and we can never ignore the importance of sunlight. It's a normal human notion that people say like sunlight is important for plants, because we say if we put a plant in a very dark area, especially some fruit plant, and if we plant some fruit plant in a very dark area, very shady area, and if there is no enough sun, you will see like that plant will not grow proper. So it's a normal assumption of a human, like they say sun is very important for plants because of photosynthesis. Plants prepare food from the sun, but you have observed like it is not only the sun they are using, solar energy they are using, they are also using the energy of the ground. Their roots are in the earth, and they are also taking material and all the food from earth also. So it is just sun helps plants to grow. Sun is a need for a plant for growth. So similarly, if you see, we are also getting all our food material from earth, and we also need sun for our growth. Now these days it's very commonly been seen like people are saying, oh, like very allergic to sun, don't want to go to sun. But there are myths in it. Like there is a proper time to go to sun, there is a proper way to go to sun, there is a proper season to go to sun, and there is a proper timing to go to sun. These all things becomes very important when it comes to human being, and all these methods has been mentioned in our traditional knowledge, like at what time you can go, which part you should expose to sun, what kind of body type people can stay more in sun. So there are the small things. If we are aware of these things, we can make benefit of this natural source of energy which is sun. And it doesn't matter you are rich, you are poor, you are from this part of the country or that part of the country, sun is something which is present everywhere. And in India we worship sun as God, like it's a lot of mantras for sun, because we consider sun as a life source of energy. And it is very true, because these days science came to that point which is saying like everything in this world is governed by solar energy. So let's see what are the ways and methods that we can use to make sun as a part of our life. Let's first see what is the importance of sun according to body type. There are, as we know, like there are 7 kinds of body types. Some people have dual body type, some are single dosha prakriti or single body type, like vata, pitta and kapha kind of people. As we know, these kapha body type people, they are more prone to those diseases which are kapha related, like sinusitis. They are more prone to obesity, they are more prone to some kind of headaches also happen because of kapha disorders. So sometimes a lot of nasal allergies, they also happen because of some kapha disorders. So these kind of people who have more kapha body type, they have very good tolerance towards sun. So these kapha body type people should always expose themselves to sun, and these people can also expose their face, because most of the time these sinuses, they get affected in sinusitis people. Like this frontal headache is the most common symptom, and these sinuses are more commonly affected when a person is suffering from sinusitis. So, and this sinusitis is very common in them. It's very recurrent attacks of sinusitis that happens in these kapha body type people. Most of the times they are prone to these sinusitis things. So what you can do, you can expose yourself towards the sun from the face, like you can confront sun, because your kapha body type people, for you sun is good. It will help to make your sinusitis better. But what are the timings to expose yourself in the sun, that I will discuss later. But this is one thing, like if you are kapha body type people, you can expose yourself directly to the sun. Next is pitta body type people. Now pitta body type people means they have already a lot of heat in the system, because one thing is they are very angry people. I am also one among them. So they are very angry people, they get angry very quickly, and they already have a lot of heat in their system. So a lot of tejas means a lot of heat. Sun also has a quality of heat or tejas. So excessive sun for them, it's not good. Like if they go and they look at the sun, or they keep their face toward the sun during the day, it is not good for them, because that will raise the heat in their body to a very big level. For pitta people also there is specific timings that they can go to sun, because anyway even if they have pitta body type, they cannot live without sun, because if they live without sun, they will suffer vitamin D deficiency and many other deficiencies. So even for pitta people also, it is must that they go and they spend some time in sun, but there is a way, season timing when they can go, so that it will yield only benefit to them. After that comes the vata body type people. For vata body type people also, because if they go in sun and sit in sun for long time, like because of the heat of the sun, it balances vata dosha. Like you all know, like all the pains in our body, they have vata dosha associated with them. But how pain gets reduced? Because that whenever we heat that area of pain, in most of the pains what we do, whenever we have pain, we take hot water bottle or hot water packs, so that to reduce that pain. So these vata body type people, they also, when they sit in sun, it balances vata, and it is very beneficial for these people to go and sit in sun. So this is the thing, that even for vata body type, pitta body type and kapha body type, sun becomes very important. Now let's discuss what are the timings, what is the ways, what time you should go and sit in the sun. Whenever there is winter season, whenever the heat is not so much, like in India we don't have so much heat in winter season. There is good sun in India, but sun is not so powerful. Because it is not very close to earth, it is far away, that's why it is winter. So this if you have winter season in your country or in your place, you can go to sun whole day, like you can bask in the sun to whatever time it's possible for you, whenever you want to go in sun. Especially I belong to a cold place, so in these cold areas it's better to go and sit in sun whenever it is winter, because that time the rays of the sun are not so strong like rainy season. So a whole day, any time of the day you can go, you can sit in sun. And even in Himachal and these kind of places, it is very common trend, like people finish their food early and they go in winter season and they sit in the sun for hours till the sun is there, like 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, till when there is sun in the sky, people go and people sit and bask themselves in sun. One thing, it will enhance their immunity to fight against cold, because we in India we don't have insulation in houses, so their only source of energy is sun, or even wood or heaters, electric heaters, that is another thing. But natural source which is there, which makes ourselves to make ourselves warm, is only sun. So it is a common trend, like whenever is sun, you will go, you sit in sun. Next season I am going to talk about is summer season. For example, it is summer season and you have heard like, okay, sun is very good for health and you should go and sit in sun. But if it's summer season and if you are pitta body type people, you should not sit in sun for long, because it will aggravate the heat in your system and you can feel dizzy and you feel unpleasant. So the best timing in summer to go and sit in sun in the morning, whenever there is rising sun. So you can sit in the rising sun rays for 20 minutes. That is extremely beneficial. Try to absorb those rays in your navel region, because navel region is also in yoga, it is called solar plexus. So try to connect your navel region, or feel just all the sun rays, all these healthy sun rays are coming and connecting your navel region and making you very strong and activating your solar plexus. So these kind of thoughts, if we generate when the sun is rising, it will do miracles in healing your body and making your immunity strong. So this is the best timing in summer season that you can go and sit in sun or stand in sun for 20 minutes. So that would be very beneficial for you. Actually, this morning sun is compatible for a human being in all season, but because in winters it's extreme cold, but so it is very difficult to get up in that timing and stand in front of sun. But at least in summer season you can do this, and in rainy season also you can do this. In rainy season the sun is very close to earth, and when it is very close to earth, so that time sun is on our directly on our head. So if it seems like it's a very rainy season and it is okay to go out in sun, but this heat can imbalance your pitta dosha and even vata dosha. So it's always better that if in rainy season you are going out, you always carry umbrella, or you always cover your head or cover your head with cap. Never go in direct sun. So that would be not so beneficial for you. So best timings to expose yourself in sun, irrespective of the season, is morning 20-30 minutes when there is sun is rising, and evening after 4 o'clock. That time also the heat of the sun reduce, and that time also you can go and sit in sun for next half hour, 40 minutes. It will be very beneficial for you. So, and during the daytime, if you want to sit, it's best time in winters, when you can sit for long hours. To whatever extent your body wants to sit in sun, you can sit. It depends on your tolerance. So that would be extremely beneficial for you. Even in India, the trend was like small children, the infants especially, they get massage, like oil massage in India, and then mothers put their children into these infants into sun, so that the child will get good immunity and their bones will become stronger. So that was the normal practice in ancient India, but nowadays this practice has been going off. But these days even science is saying like proper exposure of the sun is extremely essential for the formation of vitamin D in your body. And vitamin D is extremely beneficial for your bones and for various activities in your body, not only for bones, but various kind of chemical processes that are happening in our system, which even science has not discovered yet. But they say like there are possibility of having so many chemical processes, or you can say innumerable processes that are happening in the system which are beyond our knowledge, that those kind of processes has been performed by sunlight. So from this thing we can see how sunlight becomes extremely important for us. Sun is the only source for vitamin D. If there is no sun, we cannot get vitamin D. Synthetic vitamin D is also available in markets, and doctors are providing this synthetic vitamin D, but still they are saying the natural source, that is natural vitamin D, is much more compatible for your body as compared to this synthetic vitamin D. But one more thing, becomes very important. If you are a working person and you are thinking like today's holiday, so I will sit 3 hours in sun, and whole week you will not find any time to sit in sun, so that will not be beneficial. Try to take out any 20 minutes throughout every day, each day, to sit in sun. It is not like if you are sitting in one day 3-4 hours, that will compensate if you are not sitting whole week. So the law of naturopathy is like this: if you want to avail best benefits of sunlight, you need to sit every day 15 to 20 minutes in the sun, so that your body can rejuvenate and heal by itself. So let's understand what are the benefits of vitamin D that we get from sunlight or sun. What are the function it performs in the body? One thing is, this vitamin D will enhance your immune system. So if something is enhancing your immune system naturally, and that's to sun, and where you need not to pay any price, you just need to go and sit for or stand for 20 minutes in front of sun, that's all. So that you can do. Next thing is, it enhances the oxygen carrying capacity of red blood cells. So because more oxygen, if our red blood cells, they are carrying more oxygen, means the organ where this blood has been supplied, that will become more and more healthy. And when an organ become healthy, means it will work more efficiently. If your organ is working more efficiently means it will secrete proper hormones, it will secrete all the important gastric juices in a proper amount, and your proper hormonal level get balanced naturally. This is the thing that we need to take in consideration, and we should go and we should sit in sun. It also this morning sun of 10 to 15 minutes, that also help your skin to nurture well. And if you have acne problems, if you can any kind of fungus problem on the skin or boils, this sunlight in the morning sun, that help as a healing ingredient for your these acne, fungus and all kind of bacterial infections. So this morning sun is extremely beneficial. I will not say like in summers you go in very hot sun and you go and keep your face towards sun and you think it will heal. I would like to tell you that will not heal you. Instead that will burn your skin and you will get sunburns. So that is not the best time to go and stand in front of the sun. If you want to stand in front of the sun, you need to go in the morning when sun is rising, and if it is winter, that time you can go and you can sit in sun any time of the day. Standing or sitting in sunlight for 20 minutes is very beneficial also for hypertension patients or the patients who have blood pressure problems, because as we know, this vitamin D is very much related to hypertension, and in many people hypertension is happening because of deficiency of vitamin D. So exposing yourself to sun naturally will subside your hypertension. So this is one of the good effect of just exposing yourself to sun. But at the same time, hypertension can be of various other reasons, but this is also one of the reasons in many people that's been seen. So you can remove this reason just by exposing yourself to sun. It's been seen that sunlight is also act as natural detoxifying agent. Whenever you feel like whenever we sit in sun, after some time we will start feeling sweating, and sweating, whenever sweating happens, means all the toxins, all these the kind of impurities, they are coming out of the body through the sweat. So once your body starts sweating, you get out of the sun. Don't force yourself to keep sitting in the sun. Once you start sweating, you can go in shade and you can sit there. It is not like you just forcing yourself, okay, now I have to sit in sun because I have to remove all the impurities. So it is not the best way to do. It is just, you just see like to what extent your body can tolerate sun, and after that you can go and sit in the shade or in a comfortable room wherever you want to sit. In addition to that, I would like to say those people who are suffering from depression, insomnia and anxiety, for them is also sun acts as a natural antidepressant and anti-anxiety, anxiety reliever, and it provides a lot of happiness. Because whenever we suffer from anxiety, anger, depression, knowingly or unknowingly, we are going away from our original nature, we are going away from nature. So when we sit in sun for 20 minutes or half hour, somehow we are trying to establish back our connection with nature, and whenever we try to connect ourselves with nature, nature knows what to heal. So sitting in natural sun also impact your mental health. So it is very important to make your mind healthy. Spend some time in sunlight. People also, now there are some precautions, because some people are extremely allergic to sun, and even little bit of sun they get rashes on the body. So those kind of people, definitely they need to take precautions. If their body is so sensitive to sun, please keep yourself inside the house, don't go and sit in sun. Or if you want to take sun, you please put some kind of blue glass in your house and let the sun rays enter from this blue glass, and after that if you sit near this blue glass, then this allergic rashes on your body will not happen. To many people in naturopathy, naturopaths use this treatment for the people who cannot sit in direct sun. So you can also make use of it. At the same time, you can apply aloe vera gel. Aloe vera is a natural gel. It is also act as sun guard. Like in summers, if you have to go out and if you want to protect your skin not to get tanned, you can use aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel is extremely beneficial for your skin. And these kind of people should not go in direct sun. Always try to go in sun before 11 a.m. and after 4 p.m. Don't go between 11 and 4 p.m. because that time sunlight is extreme harsh. So that time you don't go. Other timings you can go and enjoy sun. But these kind of people like who are very allergic to sun, they are very 1 or 2%. It is not like everybody is not like that. Only few people are like this. So definitely, but if you are staying in some kind of sun which is where rays are coming from a lot of pollution, definitely that sun is not very beneficial for you. But the natural sun means when you are living in nature and nature sun is direct or you without any much pollution, that sun is beneficial for you. In Ayurveda, even to that extent, it's been said like Arogyam Bhaskare Ichet means all the health is on the wish of sun. Like if sun wishes, you will become healthy. So to that extent, Ayurveda and all these natural ancient sciences give importance to sun. Sun is also very beneficial for the people who are old, and even for pregnant women it is so good to spend some time 10 to 20 minutes in sun, not more than that. Once your body starts sweating, I advise not to sit in sun, because that means your today's sun quota has been fulfilled. You need not to sit and spend more time in sun, then you can do your other works. But it is always good to spend some time in morning sun. Morning sunlight is considered as very beneficial, and even in India we worship the rising sun. So there is a science behind that those morning rays are extremely beneficial for immune system, for the formation of vitamin D, and for blood circulation, for your cardiac health, for your emotional health, and for your mental health. So, but if you have very busy lifestyle and you feel like you don't have any time to be in sun, but you can take out 10 minutes per day for yourself, for your health, during the morning timing when there is sunrise, you just go and sit in sun for 10 minutes. 10 minutes everybody can give for your health. So it's very simple, you can do, but make sure you should do it regularly to avail the full benefits of sun. It's been also seen that exposure to sunlight produces serotonin in our body, which is also called happy hormone, and which is responsible for our happiness. So this is one of the things that we should give some time for our happiness, for our health, for our well-being. Just exposing ourselves for 10 minutes in the sun, so that our family will become more healthy, we become more healthy, and we will be able to live a joyful life. But at the same time, those people who have some kind of medical conditions against sun, like I was also earlier when I was child, I was allergic to sun. So little bit sun comes, my eyes started paining. So those kind of medical conditions need to take consideration, because these people need to take precautions. But other people who don't have any problem related to sun, no skin cancer, or all other people who have no skin related problems from sun, or who are not allergic to sun, so those people can go and sit in the sun and bask in the sun for some time, so that their health will become better. And if you have any question regarding that, please write to us. We will try to answer your questions in a best possible way. So that's all for today, and thank you very much for watching my video. And with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care, and don't forget to expose yourself to sun just for 10 minutes, but do it regularly. Take care.